I'll be reacting to the Faraway Paladin episode 8. I will be viewing it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction to this in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right. But at the very least, it doesn't seem like there's casualties of people, so it could have been worse. Oh, man. And you know what? That'd be nice exposition dumping, too. Because a lot of the series take advantage of the fact that Will had a sheltered life for the most part. So this exposition dump doesn't feel artificial at all. I like this. Even though, yes, Blood's life is lost, you could at the very least see the impact that he had, at least to a small extent. So that's actually, I always love that type of world building. Hey, I mean, at least it's going to give him a basis of progressing his goals at the very least. Well, yeah, I could see why people wouldn't. But yeah, I wouldn't blame people for that. I mean, he kind of has to try his best, though, because again, Gracefield was one of the factors that helped save his bacon. So, as much as it sucks, he has to do it. Speaking of which, I always appreciate the fact that the first thing you see in the opening is Gracefield. Only because how much she's intertwined in the narrative, even though she's not the main character. And I dig that because, don't get me wrong, the opening starting out with Will would be nice too, but it showing off Gracefield at the start, it has the vibe of she's important, but she's not all-encompassing in the series when it comes to like a physical presence. But her presence is still there, though. Given the fact that the opening does a great job of symbolizing this by showing Gracefield in like nice bits here and there in the opening. At least that's how I perceive the stylistic choice of the opening, though, after viewing multiple episodes. I wonder when we're going to see that cute little new character, though. She looks cool. I like that character design. And she seems like she's going to hit off really well with Will and the elf. Minnow. At least from appearances, anyway. Now I'm just wondering if we're going to get to see Stagnate's forces go up against Will. And again, I love how the opening also ends up with Gracefield, too. It's a nice little touch. Although I wonder if there's any significance with her raising her arm like that, though, at the end. Or is it there just to look cool? Hell yeah. I wouldn't mind Will either cooking or prep. Oh, looks like I'm about to get my wish. It should be easy peasy for a boy, though. Yo, I like her bravery. This girl's got some. No, she's got a lot of spunk. Although in saying that, with Will's strength, I have a feeling even if you were to break eye contact, you'd probably still be able to beat that ape, considering the type of feats he achieved and going up against Stagnate. Even though, yes, when it came to Stagnate, he had a lot of help. Oh, damn. Oh, this is adorable. They look like the sparkles in her eye. Oh, that's a cute little name. Damn, she'd be giving off her life story there. Damn, talk about be laying all your dirty laundry into the fucking floor. Oh, good. Well, I'm loving Robina, though. I mean, to the point where I already instantly memorized her name, which it's a rarity for me. I mean, I usually do remember names. I mean, I would have to because I react to 40 plus anime a season. But still, though, I already love the impression that she gives me. Oh my, you can definitely tell she wants the balls. What the way she be talking like that. No, all jokes aside, though, I love seeing her excitement. That'd be chat as fuck if that were the case. I'm assuming maybe they might just have barely gone into the Beast Forest. I feel bad for him, though. The thing is, with Faraway Paladin, it'd be kind of hard to. I don't think he's going to want to leave those two by themselves. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's a good move, considering that Will hasn't really associated with much of people of the outside. Someone like Mental doing it is a good move. Damn. He didn't have to throw one to the bus like that. My goodness, that wasn't necessary. But I love this, though. It's good chemistry because of the way he just busts the chops for a boy. Damn, this girl be having an overly active imagination. Whoa. Oh, man, hey, the only thing he has to do is just protect that precious smile. That's all he has to do. Anything else would be a bonus at that point. Because honestly, who would want to disappoint someone like that? I love how this girl's always energetic. Yeah, I like how she probably doesn't even know the meaning of personal space. But you know what? It's reasonable considering she's a child. Some kids are like that. And complete and total extroverts. To the extreme sometimes, too. Oh. That's actually pretty cool how you see at least a bit of a maturity streak when she performs like that. That's nice. I mean, I don't think Tonya would have any reason to lie, though, but hey, at least it's nice that they got confirmation, though. I'm assuming it'll depend on the type of sickness or injury, though. Oh, that's cute. I don't think she owes him anything at all. I don't think Will would be. Yeah, I don't think Will would be the type to charge a child or their mother. He's in training, but it looks like a freaking master, though. What type of feats he be pulling off? Tonio, I like it. Shiftiness. I'm gonna need to have to, though, with inserting his background. Oh, okay. I like how they're giving us even the mechanics behind his power then. That's a good move. I'm not gonna blame him for having doubts in that. I mean, he's too good for someone that's just in training, though. He looks like he's set like 3/4 of the way being a master. And I like the way they actually sequences too, because we see how they made money in a quick glimpse, and then afterwards they have Will narrate that they did the same process multiple times. So also not only increase the pacing, but to also have a nice effect of what they were doing too simultaneously. I like that. That's how you do sequencing right there, straight up. Not the type of shit I've seen in another anime this season, like, say, Shaman King 2021 or other anime like that, where they just all rush things without any sense of sequence and rhyme or reason. Oh, yeah. I'd say, and to answer that question, I think time just passes us by because time doesn't wait for no one. That's how I pursue the whole time situation thing. Hmm. Okay, seems like it's a song dedicated towards. That's nice though, because even though Blood's passed away, and him figuring out new snippets, in a way, kind of gives keeps Blood's memory intact, and it keeps him super relevant, even though Blood's passed away. So I like bits like this. Sort of reminds me how Dragon Quest Adventure Die does it too, where I don't know if I should spoil it. Let's just say in Dragon Quest is a certain character that dies around its fourth or fifth episode. And even though that character is dead, they have a presence not because they show up on screen, but because of the events that they partook in and the deeds that they did, where they can still have an impact even after death. Kind of reminds me, the situation reminds me similarly of that. I'm not going to name drop the character though, because it's spoilers, and I don't want to spoil anyone that hasn't seen Dragon Quest Adventure Die yet. Oh. I wonder if they're going to show off that half elf eventually. Nah, I doubt it. Well, hey, the thing is, only Will is going to have a really attacking, detailed personality profiling of Gus, Blood, and Mary that other people wouldn't have the luxuries of, because other people probably see the best bits of Mary, Blood, and Gus when they were still doing their heroic deeds. I like this because at the very least here, it shows you that even though yes, Gus is the type to love money. I love how here he was willing to be the first guy to straight up want to help out the boy. Before Mary even Blood said anything, Gus was the first guy. I like that. It actually gives Gus more emotional depth, showing you that there are bits where he's got a kind heart, even though for the most part, he doesn't show off that bit of himself. That's cool, actually. Damn. And I love the absolute trust that Murray had with Gus and using herself as bait. That is fucking brilliant. And the animation's actually damn nice, too. You can definitely tell that the 1 week delay definitely helped out the production of this episode immensely. That's assuming that the delay occurred to boost this episode in particular. Oh. I kind of like those words from Leather. Also, again, has the message of it ain't the weapon that makes someone, but the person too. I love how Gus says that in order to allow those children to at the very least hold up their heads high after being helped out immensely. Woo boy. Damn, I kind of wish our bull was able to get the name. And hearing that type of stuff also makes Gus's death sadder, considering all that's happened. Aww. Aww. And it's a shame that Gus won't be able to go there in person. I mean, you have all the. I wouldn't blame the man for crying. Anyone in his spot raised by them would be crying. Yeah, no, he best be leaving it at that. Because it's a mix of a lie with the truth. That's why. And I like this too. Has the message of even though if someone were to pass away, if they left enough of an impact, you can say in a way they're alive because their names are still mentioned by people. There's something really inglorious about that. But I'm assuming not everything's going to be easy though. No, he is. But again, I love his humbleness. Hey, I think to him, Tonio's words have weight. That ain't wrong. That's a damn good question because so far, when it comes to Will, he hasn't really mentioned. Well, his goal of spreading around Gracefield's name is a good one. Can't really say that's a goal that Will wants to do personally himself. Well, he does. But that you can't really necessarily call that a goal, though. I'm assuming going by this, or what hasn't thought it through that much yet, which there's no problem with that. He's super young. Hey, him just traveling around would also be a good goal to in on itself, too, though. Hell yeah. Well, yes, friends. Yeah. Hopefully it does happen eventually. But hey, that's still a step, though. Oh, yeah, true. Rubina would honestly want to become our boy's friend before Tonio would. And yeah, he could actually quantify B as a friend because him and B actually do hit it off pretty well. Well, that's actually something really sweet about that. He's at least accomplishing one of his goals. I like how he is like completely blunt. I love how now he's learning how to talk shit back. Oh man. Oh, that's sweet. So because at the very least it still has that touch of getting the bread from. I'm wondering when he gets the bread, is it if it's from Matter, sort of like how Mary used to do it. Hmm. Oh boy. I wonder if that new ruler is going to be antagonistic. Yeah, I had a feeling there was going to be a wrinkle there. Yeah, it sounds like there's going to be some conflict there. But yet, though. Rex looks like a fucking badass. Hmm. Damn, you could be got almost near infinite energy here. Hey, that's a point in line there. Because in a way, it shows you that the sacrifice that Blood Mary and Gus did were well worth it. It's over. But hey, you know what? Good episode. If I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It was above average. It wasn't the most exceptionally done episode, but it wasn't bad either. I really dug it. And let me explain what I really dug about this episode in particular. For one, at the very least, you have some character progression for Will. He wants to travel around so that he can eventually find out what he wants to do, which is actually nice. I actually really dig that. And that wasn't also the only thing I liked about this episode, though. I like how he's getting close. Well, no, I wouldn't say closer. No, yeah. I love how he's achieving the goal of making sure that the name of Gracefield is being spread around and people pray to her in gratitude. Because I always love it when that plot point is always acknowledged in the series. And aside from that, something that I also really dig about this episode is the fact that it actually clarified Will's relationship with Mental, because while they hit it off well, and exactly gone to the point where our boy can be called a friend, but you can tell that with Will, he's getting a bit street smart because he now busted the chops of mental back during the episode. So there was a lot of good dialogue bits, and I thought B was absolutely hilarious too. Adorable with the way she gets hyped up when it comes to anything regarding Will. Is actually really cute. And I thought Tony was a cool dude too. I loved his smarts, his well-meaning nature. I really love the fact that when it comes to this episode too, even though yes, the episode wasn't the most funniest, it wasn't the most engaging, I like the world building aspect. At least we see the impact that Blood, Mary, and Gus have had on the world. And I love that little touch where it looked like our boy when it comes to like Gus. Okay, I wouldn't say boy, but our dude. I like how when it comes to his situation, he showed a streak of kindness when he was the first one to be all gung-ho about helping out the boy, even though the payment wasn't going to be that good. That was actually pretty damn cool. As for the animation quality, it was nice, but it wasn't like absolutely balls to the wall gorgeous. It was good. I liked it. Elric was nice, though. It was on mono from start to finish. Thought the voice acting was nice, and that's why I had a rate on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional. I gotta go give it a 6 out of 10 overall because it was good. I felt it was above average. But I'm only giving it a 6 because it wasn't the most exciting thing in the world, but it wasn't boring either. And I think at the end of the day, that's what truly matters the most, that I wasn't bored to tears when watching it. But anyways, y'all, right before I go, let me just say thank you very much, y'all, for watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe. And I will see y'all later if you come back for more, because I'm definitely going to be reacting to the next episode whenever it does come out. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.